Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another Patreon-sponsored blind reaction. And this one comes to you courtesy of Toxic and Salty, who has requested that I react to Tetris review from Darkk Mane. And, yeah, this definitely, seems like kind of an unusual idea. I mean, reviewing Tetris, of all things, why? I mean, it's just been around so long and just been kind of unquestioned. I don't really know how you even begin reviewing it. And it is kind of a perfect puzzle game, just a simple idea. Just complete the lines and fit the blocks together. It's just, I don't even know how, like, I mean, it's a short review, so, I mean, that makes sense. But just what is there to even say here about this thing that's just been such a mainstay in gaming for so long now? Just, yeah, even, I mean, also, what version are you doing? It's on basically everything. So, yeah, definitely curious to see what this looks like. It could be pretty interesting. Though, yeah, let's get started and find out, I guess. Here we go.
Hey everybody, Darkk Mane here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the game Tetris. Now,
Tetris
is a
okay.
game that was released on Sega
so of
in
course.
2015 for the PC,
yeah.
PS4, Xbox One, Sega
Very
Genesis.
accurate review.
It's the only game
yeah, that was totally a Genesis.
And I believe that there's a version that's only being installed in select elevators in Spokane, Washington. After the genius that went into Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega was doing great. But then Sega CEO Matsutake Steakhouse decided to make this fucking game. You see, Tetris was conceptualized to be an open-world, story-driven platformer. So when I purchased this game for $50 at Target, I expected something big, especially from the same company that made Sonic Unleashed. However, Tetris is a massive disappointment.
And that's only fair.
Every single thing about Tetris is clearly wrong. The graphics are garbage. If you compare it to other games that came out last year, the difference is enormous. Just look at like Assassin's Creed or Fallout 4 or Seinfeld. You look at Seinfeld, the graphics are spectacular.
Yes,
so
they
realistic.
are. They are.
Meanwhile, you look at this game and
great game,
like 12
Seinfeld.
pixels total, and it's atrocious. Furthermore, the story is the most boring thing in the world. It takes place in this world. I think the world itself is called Tetris. I think that's what they're doing. But the thing is, nothing ever happens in Tetris land. It's the most boring thing ever. Like, what kind of game doesn't have a good story? Like, what the hell? What is this? And as if the boring story wasn't bad enough, the voice acting for the characters is abysmal. The lines are delivered with a jarring lack of emotion, to the point where the characters are so devoid of any life that their lines are virtually non-existent. There's little to no character development, so when a character dies, I feel no empathy whatsoever. I mean, when I bought this game for $100 at Walmart, I expected just
I think the price
effort
changed
to be put
a little
into
bit there.
this. I mean, come on. And the world is so tiny. I mean, come on. Usually in good games, the world is like so big, and it's like, whoa, look at how big the place is. I can walk.
I mean, he does make a point.
It's so big and it's cool, right? Well, in Tetris, that isn't the case at all. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. You want to see here? I'll show you how big the map is in Tetris. All right, here we go. Boom. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the whole map. The end. It's like Sega. Matsukaki, like, what the hell, man? Did you even think when you released this? Come on. When I bought this game for $200 at GameStop, I thought there would be some level
the store's
of freedom,
changing too.
You know, something interesting in this big, wide open land. See, you look at a good game like Ride to Hell Retribution. You can go everywhere.
Is that a good game?
Open space to ride around in, and everybody loved that game. But instead, you made Tetris, and you went and disappointed me, Miyamoto. I will give Sega some credit, though. The character roster is pretty diverse. You got characters of all different races. You got an orange guy, you got a purple guy, a red guy, a green guy, and I think it's just fantastic that Sega's doing this while in today's world, pretty much all video game protagonists are white. I honestly can't think of a single protagonist in recent video game that hasn't been white. I think it's really high time for somebody to just stand up and stop putting these pictures on the screen. It's ruining my argument. But even still, you can see the obvious bias over at Sega. While the character roster is quite diverse, the cast is completely composed of males.
Is it?
Look at that. It's obviously a dude.
Okay, that one.
Look at it. Furthermore, the characters are all clearly disgusting projections of the male fantasy. I mean, look at this. Look at this unrealistic standards that they're setting for males. How come there's a character like this, huh? How come? Huh? Come on, Miyazaki, get it together. When I bought this game for $400 at EB Games, I didn't think that I would be subjected to such injustices. This is outrageous, Murakami. The soundtrack is just terrible.
No, all right? I'm not eating with those downers.
Well, it's just an auto-tuned version of an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. What the hell kind of music is this, Sega? Is this what I should expect from an $800 game that I bought from JCPenney? And you know what else? The title is misleading as hell. When I bought this game for my nephew for $1,000 at Burger King, I thought that it was going to be a game about milking goat teats and distributing the goat's milk to various vendors all around the world. You know, that's why it would be called Tetris, naturally. But instead, I got this shitty game about blocks.
I
mean, come on, Sega.
You can't argue with his logic.
This is obviously a thinly veiled ripoff of the popular video game Minecraft, which, as we all know, was inspired by the popular book series Mein Kampf. I'm not Tsubukaki. When I bought this game for $4,000 from an umbrella salesman on a New York street corner, I expected that I would lose 40 pounds, gain a bunch of confidence, and get a girlfriend. But look what happened. Fucking nothing! I'm still in my room, I have no self-esteem, and I'm writing shitty video game reviews for the game Tetris! You know what else sucks about this game? Fucking, look at that, it's horrible, look at that. Now when I bought Tetris for $40,000, I thought that I wouldn't have herpes anymore, and I would stop chronically shitting myself in public. Well, unfortunately for the poor janitor at the Sears, that didn't fucking happen at all! Look, the title has a vowel in it. I hate titles with vowels in them. And when I bought this game for 3 payments of $300,000 and a blowjob for that one guy at the local farmer's market, I thought that I would gain the mutant power of telekinesis.
Of course.
When I threw that baby off that cliff and told the mother that I would catch it right before it hit the ground, surprise, surprise, Tetris, it didn't fucking happen. You wanna know why? Because when I bought Tetris for the deed to my house, a kilogram of pure gold, 40 cattle, and my firstborn son from a street vendor in the middle of South Africa who promised that his magic beans would change my life forever, I expected not to get fired from my job, not to get arrested for throwing a baby off a cliff, and for my life to have some sort of meaning again. I expected that I would have some purpose in life other than making shitty reviews about video games I don't like because they don't cater to every single thing that I want. But you know what? Fuck you, Tetris! It didn't fucking happen! You fucking suck, Tetris! You were supposed to change everything! You were supposed to make things different, Tetris! You fucking Tetris garbage shit! God damn it! Fucking matzo ball orangutan! Fucking Sonic Boom fucking sucks! Fucking Tetris! Fuck you, you piece of shit! Yeah, so overall, like an 8 out of 10.
Wow. Wow. That was amazing. That was a beautiful thing. Just how it escalated. Some nice parody of games, of just game reviewing is also appreciated in there. Just how the end 8 out of 10, because that's just everything. The lower half of the scale is never used, and just even a really negative review, often 8 out of 10. That whole bit about diversity, just everything in there. It was it was pretty great, pretty brilliant. Just I mean, I kind of figured this was going to be a joke review, just because how do you review Tetris legitimately? But this was even better than I possibly could have imagined, and it was just a really, really fun video. Just hilarious. I just. Wow. I don't even know. The Minecraft Mein Kampf thing, that might have been the best part. Just oh god. Yeah, this was a good one. This was something I needed to watch. So thank you for that, Toxic. Anyway, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next